Hey, listen, I just want to call out one person.
And I hate myself a lot.
But you're getting punched in the dick.
There needs to be more Street Shark references.
I say who?
That's funny as hell.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Underqualified and Overcompensated podcast. I am your host with the least most, the bald, whitish, glowing head from Eternal Life, Rhodes. To my left this time, your right, if you're staring at me that way, is the always brown, the always beautiful.
Always. Thank you.
Always beautiful. No matter what you say, Purdy.
I'd just like to thank everyone that made this. Thank you.
Just want to thank my mom, my dad,
Mr. and Mrs. Ramirez.
I want to thank you all. And below us is the still prevalent Edward Snowden look-like challenge winner.
Still coming to you from an unnamed bunker.
Siberia.
It's Firth. Can't tell you anything else.
How are you all doing?
Fantastic.
I'm doing really well.
So we're currently waiting for our supreme guest, the 2020 Libertarian presidential candidate, Dr. Joe Jorgensen. Should be on in just a few minutes. We are excited, folks. We are so stoked. Can't explain how much. I'm freaking out a little bit on the inside, but that's okay.
Yeah. Yep.
That's my secret. I'm always freaking out.
Is that just a perpetual state of just craziness?
I mean, pretty much. It is always freaking out.
It's going to be a good one today, right, guys?
I think all of us are very excited. We have gotten outstanding feedback over the last few weeks, or at least I know I have, and I'm assuming that you two have as well. So the people who not only follow us, but like have just heard about our podcast, they're like, wait, what is going on? Who's talking to you? And then I tell them and they go,
friends that I've had, they're like, wait, who are you? Who are you interviewing? Like a Dotson was like, wait, really?
Yeah. People are like, why? And we're just like,
shh. Don't let them know we're as surprised as you are.
We're a big deal on the internet. All right?
We're such a big deal.
It's not every day that you can come talk to the greatest podcast that's on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Rogan's second, obviously.
Hey, good for Joe. You know, he's trying.
He's doing hard. You know, he's going to work multiple jobs, UFC, Truth or Dare, Double Dare. I don't know.
Whoa, okay.
I was watching Joe Rogan Double Dare.
You do not disrespect Mark Summers like that. All right?
Mark Summers
is putting in work. You know, he's trying his best.
I'm not having that. You know, Mark Summers.
Okay. Hey, we're going to wait on Holden. He's got to go.
We'll just hold this up on you,
all right,
buddy.
Holden. All right, go use one of the working dryers in that building.
Just leave your clothes in the sun and we better.
Yeah, we'll just wait on you.
That's what I've got going on back here. Don't come steal my laundry. They're like, I know he can't get me for the next half hour.
Be occupied, steal your stuff. Thank you. I can't see the questions. What is it? Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
no,
you gotta
that's
go.
not it. What?
Go to the comments.
I'm on there.
Oh, the questions. Oh, yeah.
Always professional.
Always. Oh, yeah. We're trying to figure it out as we go. Don't mind us, ladies and gentlemen.
Tuned in to the most professional podcast.
The greatest transcontinental podcast. Yes.
This is the finest podcast that I've ever heard on the internet.
It's not the worst.
Is that our new title? Not the worst podcast.
It's not the worst.
Hey.
We could be worse.
Yeah.
All right, we're still waiting.
We could. What's that? Oh, damn it! Now I gotta look it up.
What is it?
Those Pod Save the People or whatever they're called. They used to work in the Obama administration. They're the worst.
Oh.
Pods?
Pod Save America. That's it.
The Pod Save Obama? What?
Pod Save America. Yeah, you're the worst.
All right.
You guys.
Yeah.
You're the worst. So, if you're on, start typing in some questions. So when she pops up, we can start hitting her with the hard hitting questions. I have amped gas.
Because that's why you tune into
Thank you,
this
everyone.
podcast.
We're up. We got 13 people watching. Stay tuned. She will be on in a few minutes. We're just waiting for her to get on. She had some other interviews today. So
lesser interviews.
Yes, I mean not as important, but some things
sure.
just take precedence. And you got to do what you got to do, and that's okay.
Yeah. We're here in the meantime.
Okay.
We'll do some filler. So tell me about the last peanut butter sandwich you ate.
Oof.
That's the important hard hitting questions.
I haven't had a peanut butter sandwich in a long time.
It's been a while.
Like a long time. I stopped eating peanut butter before I joined the army.
That's the wrong time.
Peanut butter's the best thing in basic.
That's what I mean. So I hadn't had peanut butter probably for like 10 years before I joined the army. And then I got in the army and I was like, oh my God, I just want something that doesn't taste like garbage. And then, so how you take peanut butter packets from the DFAC.
Literally get Article 15s just for peanut butter packets. Yes. That's how good they are.
You give me a hidey hole in the buttstock of an M16. Yeah. I'm putting a peanut butter packet in there.
And I remember just like eating peanut butter for the first time in basic training. I was like, what the fuck was I thinking?
This is the greatest thing.
Like it's in your mouth and you're just like, oh my God, nothing has ever been in my mouth that tastes better.
Yeah, and then you find the chunky one. That like randomly roams. It's in the MREs, the chunky peanut butter one.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
No, that's when you trade away.
No.
What? Yeah. No. You don't want that shit. You want to go get jalapeno or bacon cheddar spread.
No, bacon cheese spread. Yes, jalapeno can go fuck itself.
It's okay. Welcome to the MRE cast.
Right now is the MRE cast. Shortly it'll be the dot cast.
Yeah, right.
Dot cast with 3 army docs. And an actual PhD.
I don't understand why you have it out for me.
You don't? Really?
I do.
You don't understand?
I figured it out.
Yeah, just dig deep down into your soul. Not even deep down. Just look at your hand, the skin surface. You got it.
I'm white?
Yep. Yeah, she hates you because you're white.
Not the right political time to say that.
What, the white lady hates the other white guy? Yeah, you're right. That's insensitive.
And that's never mind. Not the right week to go into this.
Nope.
All right, so I'm gonna start writing up our counseling form.
Oh yeah, 15 minutes to the 15 minutes prior. I'll let it go. It's her first offense. It's fine.
I'm the command to fall out, and fall around me, fall out.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
We just had one like army vet head watching right now just throw something across the room.
Just like that, the sound of screaming veterans were heard around the internet.
God damn it!
I just felt my temple throbbing over you saying Fallout 14 times before saying Fallout.
It happens all the time.
I'm ready to fall out to the Fallout. Hey guys,
you guys ever play Fallout? Fallout and go play Fallout. Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Fallout. Go play Fallout.
Just a caveat off of what the commander said. The exact same shit. Dotson, who's currently going through OCS right now, or captain school.
Say Fallout again, motherfucker!
I want to be at his first command with the first sergeant underneath him who says that, and he just.
So Firth is like Eeyore and an 80-year-old man combined.
I'm like a Snuffleupagus. Oh, bird. Oh.
You guys demoted him? I didn't realize it.
You did say he was going through OCS.
Yeah, I don't know words, people.
Yeah, that's what I was confused. And I was like, again?
Yeah, no, fucking captain's course. That's what I meant. I know what I mean.
We've got some questions coming in as soon as Dr. Joe.
How much the campaign has raised? Yeah, I want to ask that because I keep getting hit up with a donation text, so I'd be curious as to how much. Such a little private.
It's very telling.
You're gonna be a great commander, Dotson. I'd be proud to serve underneath you, or behind you,
Always
or in front of you. Either way.
So as you can see, we are stretching. All right,
We're trying to figure this out.
I like how everyone came in. They're like tuning in. They're like, "Yo, we're gonna see some shit. They're gonna talk to an important person, and not just Vickers sitting naked on Firth's bed. Holy shit, they're getting better."
You know what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for us to go enough into it, and like she just got hung up for some reason, and then people just be like, "They lied. They just wanted the viewers."
Shit. They're so untrustworthy. We are, but we're still expecting that.
That was always a fact. But this was real, I promise.
If you thought otherwise, that's on you. Well, actually, no. We all know the real reason why she's not on yet, right? We haven't heard that Holden's done his laundry yet.
Oh
no!
Waiting. Oh, that's it.
So whenever you get a second gauge, just go ahead and throw some dryer sheets in there.
He's fine. He's back. It just wasn't dry yet.
Thank God. Thank God we have a play-by-play of Gage's laundry adventures. Holy shit!
Welcome to the Laundry Cast.
Hey, were they Febreze dryer sheets?
Is it the Tide podcast?
Yeah.
Oh. Dotson, I got that question on in the shoot. I'm ready to ask her that. I think that's a good question.
Yeah.
I thought I'd hear that. Officers don't understand spacing. Well, apparently most command units don't understand spacing.
6 feet, whoa!
Yeah, or they're like, hey, I'm doing a change of command still. Everyone get in their cars and drive past me in the parking lot so I can do my change of command. Oh, you haven't heard of that? Oh, that's a thing.
No, just the term change of command just has me a little raw right now. So if we could just skip over this, let's just find something else to talk about. We could just go ahead and do that.
I must be behind. What's the IA in LGBTQ?
Actually, that's a good point. I thought it was LGBTQ
and
then plus, which
what is
incorporates a whole lot more. Otherwise, you just have the whole alphabet behind there. But
I mean, we're already halfway there. Why the fuck not?
Like not
I'm curious.
Not a joke. Just wondering what the IA is.
No, I am curious what the IA stands for.
Iowa. Big Hawkeyes fans.
My daughter is real curious if she will replace Chase on Paw Patrol.
Ain't nobody replacing Chase.
I don't understand these references.
Hashtag we're with her and hashtag we're with Chase.
Not necessarily in that order.
Really kind of depends.
What if Trump got on like tomorrow and he's like, listen, Chase isn't going anywhere. Like would his numbers just skyrocket?
Yes.
He's the best on Paw Patrol. Everybody loves him. He's the greatest. He's the greatest thing on Paw Patrol. PJ Masks have nothing on Paw Patrol.
How dare you? I will use my super gecko muscles on you.
I don't know what any of this means. I just know that's another kid's show.
You're going to make references but not know what they refer to?
I know. It's almost like, I know. Who knows? I talk out of my ass sometimes. That's crazy.
Okay.
Questioning intersex asexual ally.
Okay. All right.
Okay. The Q stands for questioning? Thought it was quasi.
Who knows?
Not me.
Not quasi or not questioning?
For me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know that's what it stood for.
No.
Never mind. We won't get into that.
I don't know. I'm not a sex studies expert.
Great question.
Hold on.
Break the cycle.
It took you 2 minutes to type that, Dose? He was like, oh, it's a broad general question, but 9 comments later, here's my question. Big chunk of the nation believing there's only Democratic and Republican Party. How is she up to the task to break this cycle? That is one of the questions I was planning to ask her.
Are you writing these down, Cody?
I am.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Right.
a lot of them I already had down. So
I'm just gonna pop them off the top of my head because that always works the best for me.
yeah, because I have a great memory. So,
By the way, I'm also better at playing pool when I'm drunk.
Okay. So we have any updates there? What we're on Dr. Joe Watch 2020.
Joe Watch 2020.
Screw it, just bring Joe Mix on. Let's go. We promised a Doc Joe.
It's up.
It's Doc Joe.
Tune in. She just comes on. She's like, "What the fuck am I doing here?"
How did I get here?
We're like fulfilling promises.
fulfilling dreams.
Hmm.
Sorry, me English shitty. South American Mexican.
Hola, dos.
Okay.
No one ever. I think she has a SIG actually. If
Where
I'm
did you
correct.
find that piece of information? Hey, when I was sneaking around her house the other day getting information about the interview,
Hey.
I thought I saw a SIG.
You have to do research, okay? Just like her favorite drink is bourbon.
Yeah. So's mine. That's why.
It's either bourbon or brandy. I'm getting the B.
No, it's bourbon. She
It's-
said her.
yeah.
She said everyone has. To quote her loosely, everyone has their own drug. Her personal drug is bourbon.
Yeah.
I stand behind
And
that.
she plays ice hockey still to this day. Please don't.
So I guess we're stretching here. I bought 2 more guns the other day. I bought a what you call it? I brought a what did I buy?
He doesn't even know. He just went in there and he went, that one. And he lives in Texas, so they were like, yes, sir, here you go.
Ruger 22 LR
Oh.
Okay.
and
I don't know what that is.
it's just
It goes pew pew.
Oh, it's one of those guns.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
And-
pew pew.
What was the other one? I'm just waiting for the PX to say, "Hey, I can pick them up." After,
Wait,
So,
wait. You can buy guns from your PX?
yeah, I bought all my guns from the PX.
All
Shut the
PXs
fuck
you
up.
can. All PXs
not
you
mine.
can.
Not mine here.
You're in Germany. It doesn't count.
You made a statement, and we should for accuracy in all things.
Don't worry, you'll be back soon. Everybody that's
Yeah,
going to France this
the
weekend, by the way, you're
overseas-
screwed. Because
The overseas PXs don't sell guns, but any other PX within the United States, they have a gun section.
No shit.
Like
And
a
they-
Walmart-sized gun section.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm picturing. Was like,
and
yeah,
they
Walmart.
only ever
Okay.
have hollow points, you know. And I bought a Remington V3 Field Sport 12 gauge. No big deal. So I'm ready.
My kids aren't going to college, but I am armed.
So I wanted to address this. We can address it beforehand when she jumps on. I'll ask her as well. Duncan, I don't think they were created to redirect votes from the two-party system. I think that the two-party system has kind of failed at this point. There shouldn't be two parties because we're not as polarized one side or the other anymore. A lot of people kind of more gray area blend over into the other one on certain topics. So having a third party isn't a wasted vote because in a current situation like we have now, we have two candidates that a lot of people, a majority of people, either on left or right, don't feel comfortable voting for one or the other. With that third party, people say, oh, by voting third party, you're going to pull votes from one side or the other. Not if we all just vote for our best interest, which in this one would be third party. Not always in every election. Never know. In the next election, there might be a conservative or Democratic candidate that I agree with. But in this current one with such polarizing candidates where a lot of people don't agree, third party is the best option, in my opinion.
But last election was just as polarizing.
Yes,
Maybe
it was.
more.
It was, but
I
I
don't
don't
even
think we
remember
had
the
as good of a
third-party
third party
candidate from last time.
candidate as we do now.
It was Gary Johnson for the
Yeah.
Libertarian.
No one knows who that
And
is.
then it was Jill Stein for the Green Party, who I've heard is running again this year too.
Is she?
Yeah, that's just what I heard. I don't know that for a fact, but I don't know that 100%. I've heard that she's running again because campaigns make monies.
True.
So why not?
I mean,
So every 4 years, Jill Stein, like a groundhog, just pops her head out and goes, "I'll run for president."
Hey, you guys some of that campaign funds?
Hold on. Shut the fuck up. Puxatawny Jill. Boom! I am hilarious. I'm so fucking funny.
What?
Puxatawny Phil is the name of the groundhog that they pull out in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania, every groundhogs. So Phil rhymes with Jill. The candidate's name is Jill Stein. Therefore, when you combine the two, Puxatawny Jill.
Wait a minute. I'm stuck on the fact that he doesn't know Puxatawny Phil.
I am too, but
have you never seen Groundhog Day?
I haven't.
All right. So I know y'all tuned in for this podcast, but this podcast is now ending.
You're actually witnessing a true breakup right now.
Yeah. What's Bill Murray's character's name? Do you remember?
Oh, no, I don't.
Because I remember somebody come on with the comments. Because I just remember the guy always calling him in the street. Oh my God.
I want to see it. It's not a movie that I don't want to see.
It's very good.
It's a classic.
You've seen so many incarnations of people just doing a Groundhog Day type show or movie.
Yeah. I'm looking it up. I don't care I don't care.
Yeah, I understand the premise of the Groundhog Day. Repeating the same day over and over again. Boothie, don't you start with me?
Yeah, good. Get him. That is his name in this.
I will go see it. I will see it today. I will watch it today. If it's on a streaming service, I will watch it.
No shit. Harold Ramis directed it.
Yeah, he does all the best movies.
I know. I didn't know that.
He did all the best movies. Rip.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, hold on. Let's control ourselves. Have you seen the movie Ghostbusters?
Yes.
Harold Ramis is Egon Spangler.
Okay, I don't remember who the character is.
Okay. He also directed Caddyshack.
Yes.
Okay. Have you seen Caddyshack? Are you saying no? Are you saying you've never seen Caddyshack?
No.
I'll be back. Phil Connors! Phil Connors? And then he steps in the puddle? Oh my God. The internet is attacking you right now.
Yes. And
I deserve it, I guess.
You've never seen Caddyshack? Hey! You scratched my anchor.
I have not.
That's the funniest goddamn part of that movie.
It's a great Lampoon movie. I understand that.
Oh.
I've never gotten around to seeing it. There's a lot of movies that I want to see, classic movies that are just perfect that I've never seen.
They have a pool and a pond. The pond would be better for you. Yeah, I do pool. Oh!
Welcome to the Caddyshack reference.
Oh, I don't care. That movie's so good. Phil? That movie's so good. Phil Connors? Oh, man. Wow.
I will go watch Caddyshack and also Groundhog Day.
Good. You should.
their correct response was, "I love you too."
Yeah, it's not, you should love me.
I have barely enough love in my heart for my wife. The rest of you are okay at best.
I'll accept that.
Oh,
no.
I was going to say,
Boondock Saints.
Those movies aren't even on the same level. The Boondocks, fine. Groundhog's Day is a staple. Staple.
They are their own staples in their different genres of film.
Have you seen the movie Ferris
I'll
Bueller's
beat
Day Off?
you with a VHS of Boondock Saints. How fucking dare you?
Have you seen the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Yes.
I think he's just saying yes to appease us now.
I think so too.
It's been a long time, but I have seen it.
What is his best friend's name?
Phil Hartman.
I'll take it.
Don't know.
It's Cameron.
Sure. The guy
Cameron was in
he drives the red convertible off the thing into the trees down the hill. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let my Cameron go. I'm getting sued by Universal, MGM. I'm getting sued by everybody.
Yeah, that was less than 15 seconds. You're fine.
Yeah, suck it, Hollywood.
I will use copyright laws.
Yeah. Oh man. I like how everyone tuned in to talk to Dr. Joe, and now we're just
my wife's over here.
Listen, she's an important political figure,
She'll give it a minute. She'll be here.
Hey, I just need her to meet me at the flagpole with a counseling form and a full water source.
No, you go either or. It's either bring a canteen or bring a pen.
Oh, is that it?
You don't
All right.
counsel and do a wall-to-wall.
I got my peace status yesterday, all right? I'm still figuring this out.
Oh, you have so much to learn.
I know. Oh, I have so much to learn, says the man who's never seen Groundhog's Day. Put your head down.
They didn't ask me that in my board.
No, they should have, because you would have fucking gotten kicked out. They would have been like, Specialist Rhodes, you are a no-go at this time. Fucking retrain. Never seen Groundhog's Day or Caddyshack.
Sorry.
Hell yeah.
I will watch them this weekend. I will watch both of them this weekend, and then I'm going to rewatch Boondock Saints because amazing.
Rewatch Ghostbusters.
Service dog question. We're not sure how much time we're going to have with her at this point because she's running late, but we will try to get in as many questions as we can.
Yes, no, I like the service dog question. That's a good one.
Did the service dog ask a question?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that what happened?
Mac,
he said how.
Service dog asked a question.
That's great.
Service dog said, "Why is life so rough?"
You're fucking dumb. You're so dumb. Take a bow.
Excuse me for a moment.
Gotta take a sip of the Miller Lite.
So I shotgunned the White Claw last night. It was pretty fun.
Oh, it's so gross. White Claw tastes like if you just take sparkling water and then have a man who eats some fruit, kill him, and then have his ghost come back and just whisper over the top of the sparkling water. That's what it tastes like.
That doesn't sound flavorful at all.
No, it's not at all.
They don't sell it here. I don't think I've found it in Germany.
I couldn't beforehand. I finally drank it when I got out of Germany, and I was like, "Oh, this is terrible."
They just sell Das White Claw. I don't think
Das White Claw.
It's just Das Claw. I don't know.
Yeah,
Das Claw.
because you can't get any other kind of claw out here. You know what I'm saying?
That is great.
And they did away with it. Something about like 60 years ago.
I'm doing perfectly fine, Boothie. I'm doing great. I'm a little antsy, but I'm doing good. I'm getting there. I'm living life. Doing okay.
Is anyone feeling like they've been stood up on a date?
No, that's never happened to me.
Nor me, actually.
So when I was stood up on a date.
What's a Truly?
Truly is just another White Claw.
Just
another brand, just like how Bud Light came out with their own.
I think Corona has one now too.
Probably.
Bad time to launch.
You got to keep your advertising down.
No, that's why they did it. They're like, hold on a fucking minute. Like we need.
Hey, you're all having a rough time. Get some Corona in your mouth.
Yeah, everyone's in quarantine. They're looking to not gain weight.
If you're locked down? Get Corona. We just need Corona.
But I'm locked down because of Corona, so I should get Corona?
Put it in your mouth.
No. Not Corona. Corona.
Hey, did you breathe Corona? Get locked down. Put Corona in your mouth.
I'm sorry, is it Pam or Pam?
No. Don't get Corona, but drink Corona.
Yeah. Don't get Corona. Go get Corona.
Yeah. Get the Corona when you're inside because of Corona.
Yeah.
Figuring it out. I've never not been stood up.
You are. It's shitty, Heather.
Just plain simple.
Yeah.
Do you have one issue? She might weigh in on.
Ooh, sorry you're from Oregon. That sucks.
Oh, we should read this for the audio.
You used to have a good. We just go silent. That's a good call. That's a good host. Sorry, put it the wrong way.
There
That's
was
a good
some
host
fighting
right there.
that had its literal day in court, and the judge said it's your own problem. I've talked to the national campaign guys over it, but we need help getting them to grow up in unit. I don't understand. Libertarian Party. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a her answer. Obviously, I mean, you're putting it for her, not me. You don't care what the fuck I think.
No.
No.
Not at all.
No. No one's tuning in like, hey, I really want to get this hot take on what road stinks.
And then he says it, and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have waited for that.
Yeah, I just should have waited until she was there.
I should have just shotgunned a White Claw.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my answer to everything now.
Hey, just
That
go
should have been your answer at the board.
That should have been.
Hey, so what do you do if a soldier gets alcohol poisoning? You have to go pick him up, and he gets arrested by the bullseye.
Be like, first sergeant, you shotgun a White Claw. White Claw, first sergeant.
Hey, you just shot a claw, bro.
You gonna first sergeant sandwich that question?
Yeah. Oh no, I was always told. They were telling me to sandwich.
It's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, I know.
We're full circle now. We're talking about sandwiches. Back to peanut butter. So,
So there I was, dog pound, covered in
Waiting.
peanut butter.
Dog
Just me?
pound.
What?
There was the dog. Oh, I get it now. I was
Big
the
brain.
last one to get it.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up. Go watch Groundhog's Day, you piece of shit.
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, right?
Lies.
Welcome to the Groundhog Day reaction podcast.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Did it?
No, they made the time.
What time is it on the East Coast?
Noonish.
34. Oh, wait. No, thinking something else.
Hold on, I'll figure this out. Alexa, where is Joe Jorgensen?
Momentary.
Where in the world is Dr. Joe Jorgensen?
She didn't know. She didn't know.
Uh-oh. All right, he quit. Good.
All right, welcome to the super unprofessional podcast. We're just going to talk about 80s comedy. Oh, hold on. Let me focus myself. We're just going to talk about 80s comedies. God. What else was there that's like up there with them? I would put Groundhog's Day. I don't think I'd consider it in the same thing, and I don't just want to go on a Bill Murray cast here. But you remember Scrooged?
Yes.
Scrooge was pretty good too. That was pretty funny.
But for me, one of the top ones will always be Stripes.
Oh my God. I'm ashamed of myself.
You should be.
Ashamed of myself. I even brought up Harold Ramis earlier.
Mm-hmm. I even looked I looked at an RV yesterday that looks exactly like the one they had in that movie.
Sell all of your guns and purchase it. All of them. And come pick me up, and we will go and let's just recreate Stripes.
Let's just recreate Stripes, bro.
I will go and pick up the dead carcass of John Candy right now and stick his ass in that RV.
It was like 10 grand, and I was like, dude, I'm about to pull the trigger on this thing.
I loved that movie. Loved it. Saw it. Way younger than I should have, by the way.
Everyone did.
Way younger. Man, that movie's good.
Which movie?
Stripes. So basically, it's the story of me and
I've seen
Firth.
it. That's a good one.
Don't you do it. Don't.
What?
Don't you bring up the movie that you bring up whenever we talk about Stripes.
No, I'm not going to bring up In the Army Now, but you brought it up just now. I was going to say, Stripes.
Those were the two movies I watched before I joined.
Stripes is the story of me and Firth getting into the Army. And at a much later age, if you want to know, it's a biographical movie of us before us.
Yeah.
I never thought of that, but
They just whitewashed
Stripes
it.
is you guys, and 100% the last drill portion, I could totally picture you doing Bill Murray's part. Like
movie's
that would
so
be
fucking
you.
Good.
Razzle dazzle.
That movie's so good.
That's one of my favorite movies. Just
It's
saying.
my dad's favorite movie.
It's a great movie.
Your dad's got
My
good
dad's-
taste.
Yeah, I know. Right up there with that one that doesn't have Bill Murray, and I'm sorry, is Spies Like Us.
Spies Like Us is great.
Yeah, with Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase. Really enjoyed that one. I don't know the quotes like I do some of the other ones.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I'm sorry, did that person have a chip on her? How does he know?
Well, for the conspiracy theorists out there, that's why we're like doing the temperature checks on your forehead so we can activate your chips.
Oh,
According to Florida people.
is that really a thing?
Oh,
I'm making a thing now.
It's a
I
thing
heard
that
it on
they
this
think
podcast.
that we're
And they talk to a presidential candidate. They must know what they're talking about.
Yeah, we're chipping them with the thermometer reader.
No, we're just activating it. It was already in the water. Now we're just activating it.
That's awesome.
No, so she is in Tulsa, but her campaign keeps them on East Coast time. So she's in the same time zone as us, I believe.
We're not
Or
these.
as me. I think
Not
so.
me.
Not you. I didn't include you. I said us, and I said, fuck you.
Language.
Yeah.
I need more water. Oh
We
my
didn't
God.
agree on this beforehand.
No, we
So,
did not.
everyone, please stay tuned. I know it's a long wait, but I am talking to the media manager right now. They're getting a hold of her. Things extend a little bit longer than they need to sometimes, so she is going to be on here shortly. They're trying.
Are you telling me
track
that
it
she
down.
didn't have a reminder in her phone to come talk to us three assholes for 30 minutes? You're kidding me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right, I'm like Jay Leno in this bitch. All right?
Yeah,
That's a-
she
that
didn't
is a
have
dated
5
reference,
reminders
by the
telling her
way.
that she was going to be on the underqualified and overcompensated
Podcast. It's a long name. Have we ever
Yeah.
thought about making it shorter?
Why would we make it shorter? We've already
It's a
ridden on this
long
for a
name.
year.
It's a long name.
We can't change it now. This is the brand.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times brands change brands?
You do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. You know what
No,
McDonald's used to be called?
we're keeping it. We might change the logo because the amount of times I've seen our logo in other places as of late is
Some place
ridiculous.
free.
That's why I keep changing it. I keep altering it, and nobody ever says stop touching the logo.
He just changes it little by little, and eventually it's gonna be an entirely different picture. And he's gonna be like, "Hey, y'all never stop me."
It's just a picture of Rico. You know how he puts his face on all the memes? He's just going to do that with himself.
Rico has an app, ladies and gentlemen, where it takes a GIF and then it replaces the face with Rico's face, and it like
It's
deep
so
fakes
good.
it.
There's a couple,
He
there's
will-
a couple
he
that
will
are so
spam.
good.
He will spam us with it at
who's the
like
little-
2 in the
who's-
morning.
Who's the little fella in Game of Thrones?
Peter Dinklage.
Godfrey,
The one
Oh,
where
no,
he's like
Peter
leaning
Dinklage.
up. Yeah. Yeah.
the little
one-
fella, the grown man that you just referenced as little fella.
I mean, it's not wrong. I mean,
No, I'm not wrong. Anyway, the one where he's like laying
Peter
up against
Dinklage's gonna
something.
punch you in the dick.
Yeah, probably. And he like toasts or something like that.
Yes.
And he has your face on it is perfection, by the way. If I didn't know better, I'd be like, oh, Rico was in a bad show. He was in a
You know what?
boring show.
Honestly, you did some with characters that were either already like Puerto Rican or had a
I
mustache.
like how you
and I couldn't-
paused.
Yeah.
You wanted to be like as
Am-
politically correct as you could.
am I allowed to say this?
I was
One of an islander color.
picking my words. But I
No.
you sent in a meme of the characters already that, and I think it's actually them. I think you did one of like Pablo Escobar, and I was like, why is
Oh,
he sending me
the
a
Pablo
meme of Pablo
Escobar is
Escobar?
Excellent. I was like, holy shit, Rico's a drug lord. Good for him.
So I want to show.
I
the
was just
audience-
thinking that Pablo Escobar looked a lot like Rico.
So this is gonna throw out my my
I'll be right
focus,
back.
but this is what they're talking about.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, I didn't mess up my focus. That's good.
Yeah,
I'm actually a huge fan of the Harley Quinn one, though.
where did you get the mustache? How old is that picture?
No, I had a beard when I took the picture.
Oh, okay. I've been curious about why he keeps putting a mustache on you. You know. Who's all still here? Who do we got?
We've got allegedly 13 people. Allegedly
13.
Many
Well,
shares.
12.
So
One of those is me. So
thank you for the shares.
how many shares?
34.
Oh, that was of it prior too. So 10 people have shared it since we've been live. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you, everyone, for it. It has been ridiculous with the amount of support that we've had for this episode.
Yes.
It's been great, and people have been throwing us out there, sharing, shouting us out, and I have been spamming any group and or person I could. I've been sending it to celebrities that have no business watching our podcast at all.
Hey, Bradley Cooper, why didn't you share it?
Oh man, like I've just been hitting people up, man. It is. I tweeted Michael Bolton, or no, John Bolton.
I was gonna say, why Michael
John
Bolton?
Bolton. I tweeted him the other day.
I tweeted
trying to get
Bolt.
his. You say Bolt, Colleen Noir, yeah. All the people that just jumped on, give it a minute. She'll be on here. I know I'm pulling you guys along. I'm just pulling you along. Just bear with me. Bear with me just a little bit. I can't dance.
We're doing this. We're doing it. We're doing it live. That's okay. You know?
There's no other way to not do it.
You know, I'm supposed to be taking temperatures right now, but I'm here. So thanks for being here.
To anyone of his command that may or may not be watching.
I'll just do it later.
It'll be fine.
Hey, he's back.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Okay.
I fucking hate Germany. I fucking hate it because I left my laundry outside on my back patio, right, as we talked before, because it's 83 degrees and beautiful and sunny out.
Why don't you have a dryer?
I know a dryer. You know dryers don't work in this country. Stop it.
You're actually correct. Mine didn't either.
It's 83 degrees outside. It's beautiful and sunny. I was like, my stuff's going to be done in like 3 hours, right? So I leave it out there. I get up now, and I was just like, oh, it doesn't look so sunny out. All my shit's blown around in the backyard because it fucking poured for 5 minutes. I hate this country.
I don't know what's going on with my camera.
I'm telling you, if I lived in this country, I'd invade the rest of Europe too to try to get the fuck out.
I'm going to get some more water. Be right back.
Oh, just come to Germany because it's just falling from the sky for 5 minutes. God damn it.
Are you upset at a place that rains?
It was beautiful out today. It was the best day I've ever seen. It was fine, and it was warm, and I was like, all this shit's going to be done. And then it just rains for 5 minutes, and all my shit's in my backyard.
Yeah, maybe you...
Hey, you know what happens when it's sunny in, like, Phoenix, Arizona? It just stays sunny. It just stays like that.
Yeah, it's Arizona.
Oh, God. This fucking place. I'm telling you, I've been here for 2 years. And if I was raised here and I was like 35 years old and it was like the mid-1900s, I'd be pissed. I don't know if I'd be that pissed, but I'd be pissed off.
Not that angry, but like a little. No, senor. Country no bad. You bad. You real bad. That started as a Consuela accent and then turned into like creepy Buffalo Bill sounding almost.
It's very much like, remember that scene in Family Guy where she's giving Stewie a bath and he pulls, he's like, is this a bone? She's like, I make stew for our niece's quinceañera. I love that character.
McCoy.
Jesus
I'll make sure to
Christ.
ask you this. Can you condense your fucking questions? What is her
Stephen
environmental
King write
policy?
This? Good Lord.
Specifically, oil extraction and public land protection. Environmental organizations such as the Wilderness Society argue that too much area is leased to oil and gas developers for fossil fuel extraction. I'm assuming you mean fracking. They say that not enough land is made available for conservation efforts or public use. That is a good question.
That's a long question.
It's long as yet.
Make it a third of that length and we'll ask it. How's that?
Why didn't you use clothespins, Hart?
Because there was no wind! For the last 2 days, there's been no wind!
He wasn't prepared.
What are you talking about? I wasn't prepared. This fucking country. Bye, Rico. I am the captain now.
What? Okay.
I was super blurry, so I just like pulled myself out for a second. I don't know why. I've got like millions of dollars worth of equipment, and then I'm freaking blurry.
Well, welcome back.
What do you do outside the army? Because this man has $1 million of recording equipment, and then he just willy-nilly goes and buys guns. What do you do? That Pablo Escobar meme wasn't you putting your face on Pablo Escobar, was it?
Are you Pablo Escobar?
Are you just? Did I watch a Netflix show about you?
Yes, that was me standing in the
Instead of the pool.
Instead of Narcos, just Rico.
Ricos. I'd watch that show.
I would too.
Oh, gotta go check the laundry again.
This is now the laundry cast.
Welcome to the laundry cast. Hey, Holden, don't put it outside. It'll blow the fuck away.
He lives in the barracks. He can't put it outside. People will steal it.
Yes, people will steal it.
They will
People will steal it even when if it's inside.
Yeah.
I guess those are my PTs now.
What are those, mediums?
It's gonna be some like 4'8" dude who's just like who's gonna steal Holden's shit. Holden, if you don't know who he is, he's like 7'11".
Yes.
He's a baby giraffe.
He's like if Yao Ming joined the army.
It's not that tall.
Yum.
He's also not Asian, Cody.
I didn't feel like it was necessary to point out the fucking obvious.
Yeah, I like how I'm drinking. I just realized I'm drinking water out of a Czech Budweiser.
Oh.
That was legally acquired, probably.
I paid a lot for that hotel room. Hell yeah. It's my cup. I got 3 of them.
Because I stayed there for 3 nights.
What about Asians? No one. We're not talking about anyone, especially not your husband,
he's not Asian.
isn't. Yeah.
Just.
I'm gonna get a knock on my door. What?
You're just gonna hear him yelling outside your window.
I'm Asian. I don't know why I did that.
You look like you're picking dicks out of a tree.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Joe Jorgensen podcast. We are about to interview presidential candidate Joe Jorgensen.
Hopefully.
Welcome.
Hey, listen, I just like to make everybody friendly here. Holy shit. I hope. Never mind. I don't want to put any ideas in anyone's head. I hope she doesn't go back and listen to this entire episode.
She's probably watching it right now. Like, okay.
She's like, why am I going to get on this?
Who agreed to this? She just fired her campaign manager.
Yeah, we just got someone fired.
That'd be hilarious. I picture her sitting in like a town car going to her hotel, just watching this right now. Like, I know I've kept him on hold for like 50 minutes, but would you go on this?
I don't care about this motion, but this motherfucker never saw Groundhog's Day.
This is the big episode. Why hasn't Cody seen Groundhog's Day?
This is it. This is what y'all tuned in for.
This is what you needed. This is what you really wanted. Answered and acquired through our questions.
What's worse, not seeing Groundhog's Day or not seeing Caddyshack?
I'm gonna go with. Oh, that's really hard.
I think Caddyshack.
Yeah, I think it's Caddyshack.
Caddyshack is outstanding.
I mean, it was the beginning of those kind of films. I know I haven't seen it, but I know about Caddyshack.
Yes.
So I saw Caddyshack 2 before I saw Caddyshack 1.
Oh, everything's coming out now. We're just laying everything out for the internet. We're waiting for, why don't we just reveal our deepest, darkest secrets? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I saw Caddyshack 2 before Caddyshack 1. So
I think it's okay that I've never seen Caddyshack, and the fact that I've also never seen Caddyshack 2. So I feel like you're more in trouble than me.
Rico, when you watched Caddyshack 1, were you like, why is Bill Murray doing Dan Aykroyd's job?
Yes!
You're an idiot.
I was so young. I was like, this was on. I was in New York. This is WPIX 11. If you're familiar, you know what it is.
Wow! Shout out!
Hey, sponsor us.
No, they're gone now. They changed over to something else.
Yeah.
I assume. But yeah, I saw it and like I was like, where's the like? I didn't get it at first because I was so young.
You were like, "Where's the funny parts?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
where's Jackie
right, yeah.
Gleason at? Why isn't Jackie Gleason in the first one?
So did you know you were watching the second one?
Yeah, I knew it was Caddyshack 2. I could read. I just thought I didn't see Caddyshack 1 before 2.
I stand corrected. You know, sometimes they don't say like 2 on them. It's like a different name, but it's like a related movie. You're like, is it the same thing?
Ghostbusters 2, the original.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You should be. You're making an ass out of yourself. When this interview comes on, you better shape up.
Better shape up. Boo, boo.
You would Grease.
You went to Greece?
He went to Grease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great goddamn film.
He's the kind of guy that likes Grease too.
I mean, it's misogynistic, sexist, kind of rapey, but good film.
Oh, we should take it off of HBO then, just like they did with Gone with the Wind.
But
No, they put it back on. Now they just have a disclaimer at the beginning saying, hey, this is kind of racist.
We live in a super weird time. Like the most popular movie on Netflix is a movie where a girl gets abducted and
365 days?
Yes, and like somehow this is like the greatest movie on Netflix. She's kidnapped. She has to like fall in love, witness sex
like
act.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a weird film.
Yeah, no one's up in arms.
No one's up in arms about that.
Oh, no, but let's take Gone with the Wind offline.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and Chase from Paw Patrol.
I stand with Chase.
First of all, Rico,
me and
every time you slam that mug on the ground, everything rings in my ears. I don't know if it comes across in the audio, but my ears, I want to like push on a button whenever I hear it. All right?
I will refrain from slamming my mug.
Oh.
I'm just so excited. Why am I blurry again? This doesn't make sense.
All right. I'm going to talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, you
Talk amongst ourselves. We're supposed to be talking amongst ourselves.
Well, 4 people.
Excuse me. I apologize.
Grease 2
High level.
Say,
High level.
is
Here.
awful.
Oh, Grease 2 is the worst.
But it's
I've
your
never seen
favorite
it.
Grease.
No,
I've never seen
it's
it.
not.
I never
So
saw.
I
never,
do like shitty sequels. I will be the first to admit. But Grease 2 is not in that category.
Oh!
Same with Roadhouse 2. Roadhouse 2 was terrible.
It is definitely a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yes.
Premiere
It's an action movie, but it's also a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Bruce Willis himself will say that it's not a Christmas movie.
Bruce Willis
But he's
also has
wrong.
done garbage movies lately.
Garbage.
Yeah. Yeah. Ever since, the last Die Hard? Probably.
No. Have you ever seen the last Die Hard? Like the 5th one?
Die Hardest?
When he goes to
Die
Russia with his kid?
No, it's Die Hardest.
The one where he goes to Russia with his kid is atrocious.
Oh, yeah, that was-
I want the next one. Die Hard AF.
Atrocious. Yeah.
Die Harderist?
Yeah. No coming back.
Yeah. The hardest of dying?
No coming back until the sequel.
Yeah. Which in
There's
Cody's
be him
mind,
in a wheelchair just...
in Cody's mind, Die Hard 2 was the first Die Hard. You fucking idiot.
No, don't you? I will. I will violate you on TV. No,
On TV.
I want everyone to know.
Are we on WUPN Channel 11 in the
Yep.
in New York?
On PBS.
Yeah.
Tune in and donate.
Yeah.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Let's go. All right. My camera's super annoying me.
I don't know what happens.
All right. I'm looking at things. Did we fuck up the times here?
No.
You sure?
You
are sure.
pretty positive. Pretty
Yeah, you're
positive.
right. You're right. 1700 my time. Okay, just making sure.
No, I'm pretty positive.
I'm almost 17% certain.
He's right at 78.
are,
I was at 100%, and then 25 minutes in, I was at like 95, and then 30 minutes in, I was like at 80% sure that I had the times right. Now an hour in, I'm like,
no, I just checked the email. I checked the email you sent as soon as we scheduled it.
you're right.
I'm telling you, if this doesn't happen, Trump 2020.
God damn it.
Not Biden, though. I'm not a fucking animal.
That's what I saw. You know the TikTok videos of people that they're wiping the mirror?
Yeah, I've seen
And
that.
then
on
when they
Instagram.
wipe it, like they're all dressed up or something like that, and they wipe it back and they're all grungy again.
It's
So
weird.
the best one I saw was like wipe, and then he wipes and it's Joe Biden behind him sniffing him and he goes, oh, shit, like runs away.
It's Michael Knowles from the Daily Wire, which is Ben Shapiro's website. So it's Michael Knowles doing that. It's very funny.
That's
Our best Hey Doc moment.
yeah. Hey Doc, why do these antibiotics taste so bad? Am I supposed to chew them?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Hey, it's I guess mostly has to
Hey
be.
Doc, I think I have a hemorrhoid. Was I supposed to clip it with nail clippers?
That's not real. You made that up.
Nope. And he was an EMT.
We need to take a moment of silence for this individual. Because he's definitely not alive in 2020.
No, I'm pretty positive he is.
I'm on a podcast with him.
I mean, he was for the whole year I was in Korea.
Man.
Yeah, that was a shitty Doc moment. But it's another one.
I don't know.
Hey, Doc, does this look like chlamydia? Got a lot of those.
Yeah, because it just spells out chlamydia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says it.
Yeah, but he spelt it out along the shaft.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Small handwriting.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, it was 2 rows?
That's a really long word.
It's not a short word. You know? It's not like crabs. You know, crabs I can see, but chlamydia, that's different.
Just crabs in bold, italicized, just
underlined.
gothic
all 3 of
font.
I don't know. I can't think.
You can't think of your best Hey Doc moment?
No, not right now.
Who is Christian Crimmins? Not to question our viewers. But.
Yeah, they're very engaged. I like it.
Yeah.
You're in. Welcome to the club.
Do all 3 of us not know who this person is? I thought at least one of you guys would.
No, we don't have to know everyone. He found our podcast. Good for him.
Thank you.
I think it's great. I just like to know people.
Yeah.
We're still at a point where I potentially
Joe
know
Biden
all of our viewers.
Send me your social security number.
We're still at a point. We're still at this viewership where I know everyone still.
What's your
we're still
mother's
grassroots.
maiden name?
Yeah, and first dog.
Yeah. And then the street address you grew up on. I'm going to steal your identity is what I'm saying. It's my credit's garbage.
I'll sell you mine. You might do better.
My credit's trash.
It's like a 740. I mean, it's just fucking terrible.
God. Oh.
First, like 740.
Reach for that brass ring.
Devastating.
Oh, man. That sounds nice. 740 sounds nice. Oh, I'm sorry, Rico. Were we boring you? Are you asleep?
For those watching earlier, I was also doing something else at the same time. So,
Well,
hell yeah!
Christian, thank you for jumping on. I appreciate it. You are a gentleman and a scholar, and you're
no one's just a dude. All right, you're you. Stay classy. He's like, and if she's not on in 10 minutes, I am never coming back.
Never, ever, 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 ever.
Never. So,
Hey, wait a minute. I'm also at Bliss. How you doing?
who's Jack?
Who's
You guys
Jack?
get it?
I didn't read it.
Read it.
What? With this one?
It is an old joke.
You're an old person.
I'm fucking funny tonight.
I'm funny, goddammit.
Oh man. So since we didn't have anything else planned
Yeah.
for tonight,
Nope.
let's see. What do we want to talk about? We already talked about Germany sucking. Baseball's coming back. You guys excited?
No.
I don't like baseball, so no.
Am I the only one who likes baseball? I love baseball. I was very excited when I heard that.
I like playing baseball. I
Sure,
really
it's fun.
enjoy playing it. I do not like watching it. It's one
Oh, I
of
love
those sports where I enjoy doing it, but not
Yeah.
watching it. Like even basketball is kind of like on that brim where I can watch it, but I still don't understand the game, so it's not really entertaining to me.
How do you not
The ball
understand
goes
basketball?
in the hoop. Yeah, the ball
So-
goes in the hoop.
No, it's understanding playing.
2 points or 3 points.
Like the intricacies of it and different stuff. It's the same reason if we sat down and we were watching wrestling, not WWE, like actual collegiate wrestling.
Stop. I don't
Me
care.
and Rico would be like, "Oh, dope," and Firth would be like, "Nah."
Why aren't they pile driving each other?
Yes, yeah, you wouldn't understand. So it's the same thing when I watch basketball. Like I don't get the finer intricacies. Baseball to me is just boring. Same thing as soccer.
I agree with soccer. I can't. I tried to. I love sports so much. Soccer's that one sport. Soccer and tennis are two sports that I cannot get into. I
I can
cannot.
actually watch tennis though.
I can't. I think it's a partial. I don't really understand the game as much. I don't understand the scoring system.
Mm-hmm.
But like soccer, I'm telling you, and this is such. I don't know if it's an American thing, but this faking injury shit and acting like fucking you're JFK in Texas, you know, when somebody ran by you, I can't fucking take it. I can't take the fact of like back and to the left because a dude kind of just mugged the ball out from your feet. I cannot stand it.
It's a little much. It drives me nuts too. I don't.
You have
Maybe
American
Dose
football
can
players.
tell us what it's like. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dose, what's it like having a vagina?
No. We're just gonna go
Anyway.
right past that statement.
Anyway, you got American football players who they probably shouldn't, but they get just their bell fucking rung, right? Like they have 2 concussions at the same time, and they're sitting there like, I have to get back in there. I have to get back in there. This dude, meanwhile, wants to lay around like a fish out of water, and I couldn't remember the Pokemon fish, like Goldeen or something
Magikarp?
like that. Thank you. Wow. Like Magic
Yeah,
Carp.
you didn't know it.
I know.
That's
I
sad.
okay. Go watch Groundhog's Day, guy. All right.
Same level.
I can't stand that part of the sport. I get the athleticism. I love golf.
Oh, the athleticism is remarkable. They're cardiovascular and their shape.
Yes.
They're
Same thing with
Yeah,
tennis. There's some the fitness level is off the charts.
yeah.
But for
It's just
some
a boring
reason,
freaking sport. Golf,
so-
not one of those.
I like
Golf
golf.
is the most amazing
So
sport.
I enjoy.
I really
playing
enjoy,
golf,
like-
and I can actually watch it. But I was saying golf's not one of those where it's boring to watch, but they're super in shape. It's golf.
I feel like Tiger was the first dude who showed up. Like when Tiger first showed up, that dude was in shape.
Yeah, but he was
You
in
know.
shape because he was 20.
No, sure, but there was also plenty of younger guys playing, and they were just like, I don't give a fuck. You still have Daly out there who puts his cigarette down, hits it off the tee, and then picks his cigarette up. Like that man is just like, nope, I'm not giving it up.
Mickelson. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get a heart attack. Fuck it.
Yes, I like golf and not soccer.
Yes,
That's it. That's the end of my statement. I can't. My brother loves soccer. Bye, Rhodes.
Bye, Rhodes.
My brother loves soccer. He gets up like super early for the Premier League, and like that is his college football. Like I'll sit down and watch college football during college football season from the very first game until the very last game in the Pacific. I will do that all day long. And
College
that's my
football?
brother with soccer. College football, I will do that. That's my favorite sport in the entire world. By far.
See,
by far.
I really like rugby.
I enjoy
watch
rugby. I played rugby for 2 years.
Yeah.
It was
I
fun.
didn't.
I got
but
the shit
I
kicked
liked
out of me.
We played
But-
one game.
Did you? It's a fun sport, but you have to. If you don't know the rules, it looks very confusing.
I feel like Christian's trying to come at us with some CID shit. Not me, CID. Not me.
Your first time waking up still drunk. That was at age 25 probably. And like, whoa, I'm still hammered. Waking up in a hospital on post with your first sergeant holding your hand. Never happened.
My first sergeant would
that never
not hold my
happened.
hand.
I have woken up still drunk,
he might hold-
hooked
he
up
would
to an
hold my
IV. I've never blacked out before. And that's not from lack of effort.
No Groundhog Day, no blacking out.
Trust me. You talk to a few of the guys that
Cats
live
and
in Korea.
dogs
It
living
wasn't
together.
It wasn't from lack of effort.
It's another Bill Murray quote.
Copious amounts of alcohol. But, got high metabolism. It helps out when you're drinking.
Yeah.
Never blacked out, but I have been epically shit-faced. Go back to my barracks room, hook up to an IV, go to sleep, wake up, be like, oh, IV's empty. Pull that out, go to stand up, and my legs go, we're still drunk, and then eat it. And then proceed to crawl into the bathroom and hold myself up by, like, the towel rack.
Have you ever hooked someone up to an IV while you were drunk?
Yes.
That's a good time. That's a good time. So think of it like this. You know how when you're in the kneeling...
We would put the IV lines in before we went out.
Oh, okay. Smart.
Yeah, and then taxiderm it. So we'd be wearing like thermals or like button-ups so it would cover up the site. And so when we come back, we just put it in because the first 5 times we tried to do drunk IVs, we just bled. We woke up the next morning, blood everywhere.
Yes. Yeah, you're so fucking Ranger, Cody. God damn it. Man.
But have you ever done a Ranger IV? I've done one.
I have.
Received
we
it?
know I have, and we know the person I did it to.
You've never received one.
No, I gave one.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
And I'm tracking you've given one as well.
So you're the only one that in this podcast that hadn't shoved 18 inches worth of tube up somebody's ass to try
All
to
right,
get
I'll be back. All right. Y'all tuned in for something, and you're getting something else.
Hey, Katano, come here.
Hey, bring me some fluids. Do it. Why not?
Hey, man. You sponsor our stream, we'll sponsor your stream. Let's do a co-Ranger IV stream.
Just mad disrespect, and then him just stomping on the... This is mad disrespect on Twitch, and just stomping on the back of the floor. And me just,
that would be great.
Yo, okay, we're getting
see, I didn't mention a rank or a name or anything like that.
Yeah, you're dropping
very vague.
Or a time period.
That's a HIPAA violation, probably.
And again, like during that situation, I was like, I'm never going to say anything. And by the time that individual got to the next damn site at the ride, let's call it, everyone already knew about it.
Yeah, because he told me. It was our station, CLS, right after yours.
Yes.
And he got to us. And he's like, yeah, I got Ranger IV.
You guys hear what happened
my
to me?
feet are all fucked. And I'm like, wait, who did it? And so then I texted the group, and you're like, me.
But he finished the ride, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Success.
Hey, you did exactly what I would have done. I would have done one too.
Yeah, I did I think 2 or 3 attempts on him, and just the vein just collapsed.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have jumped straight to Ranger IV. There's videos.
Yeah.
Not on my part. It was
someone's getting a tube in their ass?
It was not a HIPAA failure on my part. That's for damn sure.
No, not on your part at all.
Would anyone like to explain what a Ranger IV is? I feel like we've gotten like 70% there. But
so Ranger IV is when you can't, for the other viewers out there who aren't military or medical, even some medical people. So if you're outside of military medicine, you don't know what a Ranger IV is.
I didn't know what it was when I first got here. Hold on.
I've explained it to nurses because they don't know the name, but then I say enema and they understand.
Yeah.
But they don't use it in that capacity. Use an enema to like flush someone if they're constipated. Yeah. They've never done it to hydrate someone.
The first time Rico told me about it, I thought he was fucking with me.
Yeah, he looked at me like you're the biggest piece of shit. I'm never gonna believe anything you say.
I was doing like a 12-mile ruck coverage or something.
I think you then asked me,
yes,
or a group
I probably
of us,
did.
and you're like, "Hey, so is a range ride a thing?" And like me and Vickers were like, "Yeah,
yeah." It turns out we specifically know.
yeah." So people that don't know,
Mr. Vickers,
when you can't get a IV on someone normally through their vein, through their arm, and they're extremely dehydrated. Our next, and this isn't like a trauma situation. We have other spots we can go to.
Yeah.
But if it's just extremely dehydration, we'll go and we'll do a Ranger IV. So we clip the end off of the tube, we put some lube on it, and we insert that bad boy anywhere from 12 to 18 inches up. Get past 2 sphincters, I believe. Get in there, stomp on the bag, and you just drain it, and then their body absorbs it, and they get more hydrated. You may have to do it like twice, but fuck it.
Well, through your colon, you absorb like 80 to 85% of the fluids you intake anyway, so it's like the fastest way. Hence, this question: ever down to beer that way? I'm actually afraid to.
Well, I mean, that's just butt chugging.
Yeah,
well, yeah, but you get drunk so much faster. I wouldn't do it.
I would never. No.
I'm definitely afraid. Like I've done a lot of stupid shit. I'm not
you were in a frat. How did you never do it?
I was never in a frat. I was pledging a frat.
Oh no, sorry, that's my bad.
was
I actually got you confused with Frost on that one. Frost was in a frat.
Oh, my younger brother.
Yes. Your
Who I've never met.
doppelganger.
Yeah.
He does.
That's actually
Allegedly.
the only way he lets me do him. It's really inappropriate, but I got to do what I got to do.
That's just how Sean hydrates.
Yeah. I've seen him in the office just holding the bag in the tube.
Confirmed.
Tears somewhere.
Oh, shit. There he is. I'm like, Sean, you want a glass of water? He's like, no, just stomp on my bag.
Oh, welcome to the Medic Cast, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
This is some civil affairs shit that Dose is talking
Yeah, I
about.
was about to say.
No, he's asking about milking the prostate.
So you can get a semen culture.
Yes. No, we all read the message, Cody. Thank you.
Why don't you just let him get the sample himself, Dose?
Yeah. We all have phones. Put them in a closet.
Why do you gotta help him?
Yeah. Just get a UPL bottle and put them in a closet.
Yeah, that's too big.
You got 4G in there? You're fine.
Just let them do it themselves. I ain't helping. Tell us what you think of the FOs in the unit, aka the fisters.
What?
He's talking about artillery.
I've never had an issue with any fisters.
Logan
Logan is a fister, and
Logan's a piece of shit.
He's a beautiful man. So
I did have one dude at a previous duty station, but his entire job was to be able to like land nav, and he couldn't land nav for shit. So that kind of like threw me off a little bit. But everybody else has been amazing.
I've never had any problem with a fister.
Was that a Dugway thing?
No, it was in Germany.
Oh, okay. Probably when you were over in the Horses of Pale.
No. This is when I was in the strike of.
It was McCready, you piece of shit.
No. And I was doing Op 4, and that was like our commo guy was in my vehicle, along with the fister dude that couldn't land nav, and I was doing just like quick 180s in the snow in an up armor Humvee, and he's like, "Doc, I've never seen that besides a video game."
That's because if you put Rico in the driver's seat of something, he's going to figure out if it can drift in about.
It's actually very true. I've ridden a couple of vehicles.
Drift?
No!
Yes, it will. From Humvee to 17-ton Striker.
Today we're going to play Will It Drift?
Although, track vehicles, not great at drifting.
Haven't driven one.
Kidding.
Not yet.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just, you just can't get the ass turn it. It just doesn't work. They will slide.
We don't go underwater.
We don't even know what's going on anymore. So, wait,
Sean,
I'm going to go get an update.
Sean, if you're not tracking, We're a $1.15 into this.
Yeah. So he's silent.
Oh.
Wait, I need to see what that is.
When you do, can you show it to the audience?
No, my thing isn't working for sharing
fine.
my screen.
All right. No, just hold your phone up to the thing.
Okay, but then my thing is going to go all crazy.
Oh,
Hold on.
God.
And 13. I don't know. It's pulling up buses. I don't know.
He's like, yeah.
It's pulling up buses and stocks.
There were like 27 kids in the back.
Just say you drifted a bus.
I am well aware of that.
Okay.
Yes, I am tracking that. Oh, okay.
Now we know.
Yes.
So, why? The question is, Firth, why aren't you drifting more things?
You know what? Maybe that's where I've gone wrong in my Army career. Maybe I would have made it up a little bit faster if I was just drifting shit. They're like, God damn it, slap some stripes on this specialist.
Can he do that?
I just did, First Sergeant.
Oh man, dude.
Yeah,
this is eventually going to be exciting.
Brother, we're at $1.16.
I know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, we've had a lively chat.
We have. So in case y'all were wondering, a lot of the times we'll think about what we want to talk about before the show starts, right? And it doesn't always go that way. Maybe we'll start with one of the topics.
Oh yeah.
And then it'll kind of drift into something else, right? However, because we had a completely different plan tonight, you are now basically just seeing the way that Rico, Rhodes, and myself talk to one another. That's all you're watching. It's not even stretching at this point.
No.
Now it's just like, what do y'all want to talk about? Flipping school buses? Right on. Just fucking send it. Yeah. At this point, it's just like, yo, we've been going for a little bit. I think I feel bad, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like we hyped it up because we were really excited and we got other people excited. We got people who's never watched us tuning in, and we appreciate that. But
True.
Yeah, it's just a bummer not being on time. So we'll see. We'll see if it's still going to happen. I think that's what Cody's doing while he's pacing in the back. Yeah. That's why you see him in and out of the camera. But we're finding out what's going on. Hopefully, I'd have to check my calendar again. I know we're scheduled for the VP in July.
Yeah, somewhere around the 27th, I think. Spike.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Spike Cohen.
Yeah. So, and then he has a podcast.
Yeah.
You know that? So I think that'll be interesting. Hopefully we can get a little bit more time with him. Or, anytime. But that's fine. That's fine.
It's all going to be okay.
Hey, I know we're just this little rinky-dink,
how dare you?
Podcast, but yeah, you're right. Number one podcast.
Number one podcast where we have countries in 11 countries in 11.
We have countries in 11 states.
11 listeners in 11 countries.
What fucking Alabama geography did I just fucking walk into?
You walked into it, right? You heard right.
All right. So what's the update?
So the update is don't know what's going on. The campaign's having a hard time getting in contact with her side of it. They're not all in the same state, the guy that I'm talking to. So sadly, today, I don't think we're going to have her on. Some stuff came up, whatever it may be. But they did confirm with me that we will have our next one. So we will have her on in the future. It will make it up to all of you guys, not necessarily just us, all of you guys as well. I appreciate everyone. Yeah.
Yo!
We appreciate everyone that has stayed with us
That's the
for
fucking
this
comment of
long.
the night right there. That's fucking rad.
We haven't been fucking with you all day. We haven't been fucking with you all
No.
week. We honestly did have her on, had her lined up, but shit happens. I mean,
Yeah. Like I said,
it happens just like that comment. Waiting for first start at the end of the day.
That's
Shit
funny as fuck.
happens, and it always happens at the most inconvenient times because so she had 2 interviews ahead of us. They canceled those. So she didn't even have interviews in front of us. So something must have happened to delay it.
Yeah.
So
And that's
and
again
it's perfectly fine. She's running for fucking president. She's got shit to do. And
Yeah,
that
she had
includes
this
a
to
bunch
do.
of interviews,
Hey, man.
which is us. So
hey man, Trump is currently president and running for president, and that man's on Twitter 24/7. I'm just saying.
yeah, I think some people might have a problem with that part.
MAGA, 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 MAGA.
Worst Pac-Man ever. All right.
Please tune in. We will keep everyone up to date, and we appreciate everyone who has been on. The love the past hour and 20 minutes has been great. Appreciate you all staying with us, and I apologize that we were not able to deliver the interview with Dr. Joe, but we will have her on in the future, I promise. But the 19th of July, we have her
19th.
vice president candidate, Spike Cohen. And so I'm affirmed that is not going to be late. He's going to give us like an hour of time because he's an old school podcaster and it's what he does. He just goes around and talks to all these podcasts for the campaign. It's like one of his main things. So we will have that, and hopefully that'll also be awesome. And hopefully here in the next couple of weeks, we can reschedule with Dr. Joe's campaign. We can get her on. Again, sorry, guys. Sorry we weren't able to get her on here, but shit happens, and we appreciate everyone watching.
Also, if any other campaign would like to come on, we are very open to that as well.
Yes.
I'm not just saying, like, we're not just some libertarian podcast. We like the idea of her coming on and expressing, like, her platform and everything. That's great.
I think I'm a libertarian now. I think I identify as libertarian.
You've been swung?
I've been
Really?
swung. Yeah.
That's all it took, being stood up by the candidate? Is that all it took?
I mean,
No,
honestly,
why would that swing me in that direction?
I'm kidding.
Honestly, I'm with you, Rico. I'm kind of I'm over the and I've played around with it for years because I've always said I'm in the middle and I lean right with some things and I lean left with others.
No, we definitely don't want that.
Mostly, I'm all for freedom of liberty and personal liberty, and so I like the Libertarian Party, and I'm looking more into it. I've always called myself an independent, but I think I found a better moniker with going for the Libertarian Party.
So let me ask you this. I know you're trying to wrap up, though, real quick. So if you had to vote today by just reading about their platforms, right? Then let's just take the 3 of them. Let's just take Libertarian, Republican. That's who you would put on the ballot.
100%.
Rico?
Yeah. I go
100%?
Joe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Because I don't believe in the if you're voting for Dr. Joe, you're taking a vote away from who?
No.
Right?
I don't
believe
think,
in that.
I think that's bullshit anyway.
But even if she has a snowball's chance in hell, which right now, because of the exposure and everything, she kind of does.
Yes.
Because she's not getting the correct amount of exposure. She's not very well known outside of certain groups. And so it's going to be very difficult for her to push up in the next couple months.
It always is.
So even though she has that small chance, I think that she's our best option.
Okay.
Out of the 2. And it's not I'd rather have Trump over Biden, or I'd rather have Biden over Trump. I'd rather not have either one of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the last election, it was more of a sentiment of, well, I'd rather have Trump over Hillary. Mm-hmm. But for this one, I don't want either one, no matter what. It's both of them I don't agree with. So I'd rather just throw my vote towards a third-party candidate that I can feel good morally voting for.
Okay.
Even if she still has a snowball chance in hell of winning in November.
I respect that.
Because I believe that's what you should. So you shouldn't vote just to win against the opposition. Because that's people who say, well, I just don't want Biden, so I'm going to vote for President Trump. So you don't like him, but you also don't like the other candidate. So why are you going to That's like saying, you know what? Like, I don't like Hitler, but Stalin's kind of making sense. Like, they're both shit trash.
That's a rough comparison.
It's a rough comparison. I tried my best. But so it's basically Biden put it well.
No, he didn't.
He did. So it's getting shot in the face or getting shot in the leg. What would you rather do? I'd rather not get fucking shot, Joe.
Is that what he said?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, Joe.
Yes.
Say more
that
shit
in
like
interview.
that.
I'd rather not get fucking shot.
Say more shit like that, please.
Yeah. I don't think he was talking about I can't remember the context of it. I don't think it was a political comparison. I think he was talking about police action, like aiming for the leg. But I'd rather just not get fucking shot overall.
Okay.
And I've seen people take that and put it towards the political climate.
Yes, that's what I thought he was. I thought that's what he was saying.
Yeah, I've seen people do it. They're like, "Oh, would you rather get shot in the heart or shot in the leg?" I'd rather just not get shot. How about we vote for a candidate who's not going to shoot us? That'd be great, don't you think? No, Dotson. Yeah. Sorry, she's not. But we will have her on a later date. They got hung up. Something happened. They're trying to do some contacting, and sadly, we won't have her on. But
did we ever get any resolution to Holden's laundry?
Oh, Holden, what's going on with your laundry?
Did we ever get a resolution to that?
Is it dry?
I don't think we can leave without this.
No. I mean, yeah, we probably should.
Christian says you don't have to agree with everything the party has to offer.
That's
Those
every
are
party.
end goals, but we're willing to compromise in order to get traction, so long as it doesn't infringe on others' rights. This is coming from the same guy that said to unload a couple of rounds from a shotgun in the area. We can do a whole episode on Joe Biden gun control.
I don't want to devote any time to Joe Biden. Fuck that dude.
But so
that's what I'm talking about.
If you're watching this and if you were iffy about
or listening,
voting third party, look into it more because it's not a wasted vote. Because rather than being afraid of the other one winning, think that if everyone just thinks, oh, it's a wasted vote, then of course it's a wasted vote because it's a hive mind thought and she's going to lose. But if everyone doesn't have fear and fucking picks themselves up and votes for her because that's who they want to vote for, then she could win. So don't let fear take over because honestly, we're fucked either way. So doesn't matter.
Not. No, we're not. Everything's going to get better.
We're not truly fucked because when you think about it, the world's not. Actually, I was going to say the country's not on fire, but
no, the country is on fire.
Yeah,
Cody.
It's literally on fire.
It's in flames.
That's it. That sells it right there. They have cookies. I'm gone, dude.
That's it.
But
no, then you show up and you're like, I was told there were cookies.
Who said oatmeal raisin?
Yeah.
Get that shit out of there. Chocolate chip or nothing, goddamn it.
Meanwhile, Trump's over there just with Girl Scout cookies. It's like, you fucked up. You fucked up big. I've got
are
Samoas.
Those homemade?
I've got Samoas.
Tagalongs.
I mean, if you have Samoas, I'm...
What?
No, they're my favorite.
Oh, okay.
You might win my vote.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about it later on. So we were trying not to talk too much in prior podcasts once we figured out that Dr. Joe was going to be on. We didn't want to talk too much about the Libertarian Party and third party because we wanted to give her a chance to really just kind of hit it, and then we were going to go from there. We wanted more information pretty much. But upcoming to her interview and Spike's interview, I want to get some political analysts on the show. I'm currently reaching out to some to kind of give us an overall spectrum of what the chances are in the current climate and everything like that. So I'm looking at some political analysts. And then also we're going to have discussions within ourselves and try to go from there because really it comes from education. Just like you see the people protesting masks down in Florida or people protesting law enforcement or the Chaz people or anyone who is politically charged right now. A lot of it is just lack of education and information. And so we want to be as informative as ourselves
showing.
to let all of you guys know what's going on. Because I think this is an important election. Obviously, even if not really because I think that Donald Trump's going to, or President Trump is going to blow up the world. But I think we're going to infight ourselves into just chaos if it continues. If I do not look forward to the day if he does win a second term, because we think these protests and riots are bad now, or they were when he won the first time. It's going to be insane. So
I can't wait.
says the man living in the foreign country right now.
Oh yeah. Send me back. Fucking send me back.
But
All right.
so
Let's do it.
hopefully,
Yes.
we can discuss later on, and we can have a good platform. We appreciate you guys watching again. Thank you. Share, like, subscribe, give us some love, and we'll love you back. From myself, Rico, Firth, peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.